Hey there, Gemini. Welcome back to the SoulFull Creator channel. It is my mid-March love reading. What I wanted to do for you guys is to pull some cards. We want to take a look at you. We'll take a look at your relationship. We're going to look at the energies that you're embodying, the energies that your person is embodying. We're going to look at the energies between the two of you, okay? So stick with me to the end. I'm going to be pulling some twin flame messages. We're going to find out what your person would like to say to you, okay? Gemini, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to do a Celtic Cross. I'm just going to get some cards to come out here and we'll place them. Okay. Where is this relationship coming from? Holy angels, spirits, and guides, tell us about this past. Thank you. The energy of my Gemini, and the Gemini, you just showed up as yourself as the Hierophant. What about your person? That's too many cards. One card for Gemini's person, please. Tell me about Gemini's person. Okay. And we're going to look at what is the potential outcome of this relationship. What is the potential outcome of this relationship? Okay, great. All right, Gemini, I'm also going to pull some of my Twin Flame Tarot to get a little bit of a deeper meaning on this. What's going on? There we go. Thank you very much. A couple more cards for Gemini's person and the potential outcome. That one really flew. And the outcome, please. What is the potential outcome for this relationship? This twin flame relationship. Now, this may be a soulmate reading. This may be, just a general love reading, or this may be a karmic partner, or it may be your twin flame. We're going to take a look and find out. All right, let's kind of dig in and see what's going on here, Gemini. So the basis of this relationship, what's going on, is that we have the Fool card showing up. And the Fool card is showing up with saying a missed opportunity. So what I'm getting, Gemini, is that you feel like you have missed out on meeting your person. You've missed out on meeting your twin flame. The Fool is in the reverse, saying, I never got the twin flame journey. Okay, what's challenging that is the Love card, the Two of Cups, of reuniting. And it's saying you being the Empress or showing up as the Divine Feminine. So this tells me, Gemini, it tells me that you're feeling like, now if you're the male in this relationship, it may mean that you feel like you have not found the Divine Empress that is an equal partner to you, that will give you an equal reflection of who you are. Now, if you are the Divine Feminine, it may mean that you have not stepped into your, you haven't embraced your power as being the Empress, the creator. Ultimately the Empress, she's pregnant. She holds the world within her belly. She could create whatever it is that she wants to create. That is embracing and embodying being a creative vehicle and vessel. And so maybe you haven't given birth to the divine union of the twin flame journey. So I don't know how that resonates, whether or not you haven't found your divine feminine or you haven't become the divine feminine to create this twin flame relationship. And that is why you're feeling like, love has passed you by, that you're feeling like that love for you or the twin flame partner has been a missed opportunity, like it's not going to happen for you. Now, at the root of this situation is you're coming from the energy of being on pause, that the divine is actually putting you on pause and making you surrender for some reason to maybe gain a new perspective about something. And I'm not sure what that is. Whether you need to gain a new perspective on the way that you view love, or if you need to gain a new perspective on the way that you view relationships, or you need to maybe gain a new perspective on the way that you participate in relationships. I don't know, but there's some aha moment that the reason why you're feeling stuck is because you need to do some soul work, and that's all on purpose. Okay, your pause is on purpose. Now, what that's being paired with is the Three of Cups, which means that there's going to be some sort of this is a potential reunion card. This is coming together in groups of people, celebration and community. You may actually meet your twin flame person, your person, at some sort of a party or some sort of a community gathering, maybe a business event of some kind, but also can mean potentially that there is a reunion on its way, because the Three of Cups can also mean that there's a reunion coming. So maybe you're on pause for some reason because a reunion's on its way, or maybe you're on pause because you're going to be meeting your person at some sort of a community event. Now, Gemini, you are showing up as the Hierophant, which is all about having boundaries. It's about knowing that you're on the right path, on the spiritual path, and that's being paired with the Ace of Cups, which is the initiation of love. And so, I think what you're wanting, Gemini, is you're wanting to be you're wanting to begin this journey. You don't want love to be a missed opportunity for you. You want to be on this journey, and you want to be on the right path of having a journey of beginning to understand love initiation, beginning to some sort of this could also be that you're realizing, often the Ace of Cups can mean a new beginning. It can mean, if it is a reconciliation, it can mean that you're wanting to have a new beginning with someone. It can also mean that maybe that needs to start out as it's a baby cup, it's a baby cup of love. It's a little tiny shot, it's not a lot yet. It's just a friendship right now. Maybe it starts out as friendship. Maybe you start out as coworkers. I don't know, but you want to do this right this time so that you don't have a missed opportunity with your twin flame. And I think that means sometimes with the Ace of Cups means realizing that every single relationship starts out as a friendship first. So it doesn't need to, you're coming from a place of, I just want to have a friend right now, and I want to be on a healthy path of love, of having healthy boundaries and knowing that I'm on the right path. Now, your person is coming from a place of the High Priestess. They're being really mysterious. This is the energy, and you've got the Magician in the reverse. So now this can be a soulmate that's helping you on your soulful, you're awakening you and helping you on your soul journey. It can be a karmic partner that awakens you to be on the soulful journey, or it can potentially be your twin flame. But what it's saying is that the High Priestess is showing up. Now, this is a very dark card. This is a very mysterious card. This is the card of there's some hidden knowledge. There's something you don't know about your person and what they're going through. And we have your person is in the Magician, but in the reverse. So often the Magician in the reverse can mean that there's some trickery involved, that there's some manipulation involved, that your person is wanting to have a relationship maybe for the wrong reasons. Okay, that maybe their own belief system isn't ready to have, that they're not ready to have an equal, reciprocal, unconditionally loving, reunion with you. That there's something that they don't know about themselves, or there's something that you don't know about them, that there's a hidden truth that hasn't come to the surface yet. We'll have to pull some cards and find out more what that's about. Now, the potential outcome of this relationship, Gemini, is that you need to put some more hard work into it. And you've got to listen to your soul. Your soul is trying to help you, tell you what to do, tell you where to focus, tell you what kind of work needs to be put into it. And ultimately, there has to be some sort of a death of an old way of being in order to have a new way. So what I'm getting clearly from this, Taurus, is that this person, I believe this person has been in your life at one time. There is this, in order for this relationship to work out, there needs to be some sort of transformation. So the cycle that you've been doing with this person, there's got to be some soul work done to have some aha moments to find out, how to be healthier in this relationship. Okay. And if it's not a person that you're separated from, that you're having a reunion with, it could be too that you've got to go through transformation before you're going to actually, meet this person at that celebration or at that group event, right? So it's either a reconciliation with someone in your past, that you need to have a new cycle with, that you need to have a healthier path with, that you need to have some sort of a transformation, let go of the old way of being, so that we can create a new way of being together. And bringing it back to the challenge is, if you're a man, it's finding your empress, right? Finding your person that knows their self-worth, that knows their truth, that is already in their divine feminine, so that they can show up as a healthy relationship and be the Two of Cups, okay? And be able to reunite in love. Or if you're the Empress, it may be that you need to embrace that you are the person that will create this loving relationship. And that, that the universe is never going to pass you by, Gemini. You're never going to have a missed opportunity in finding your twin flame or going on the twin flame journey. You're not going to be, you think you've been forgotten about, you think you've missed out on this opportunity, but it's right here. It's just that you've got to embrace, find the right empress, or you've got to embrace that you are the empress, that you are the creator of love in your life. And until you have that transformation, which is what your soul is trying to tell you, but you're not listening to your soul. Otherwise, this would be in the upright. And your soul is saying you still have, because this is in the reverse, you still have a lot of really hard work to do. Eights is about mastery, and you won't find that twin flame or that perfect, other half of yourself until you do your work, you do your soul work. Okay, so let's grab some of the twin flame journey oracle cards. I'm going to give these a little bit of a shuffle. They're kind of a new deck. I got it from Mystic Moon. I'm loving her stuff, but they're a little stiff, so I need to shuffle them just a little bit so that we don't get the same cards coming out. So I hope you guys like my Disneyland Dalmatian tank that I got. I just got back from Disneyland with my grandkids. It was such a nice break in the wintertime to go to Disneyland in California, where it was 85 degrees, and then I came home to a foot of snow, freezing weather. So glad that we live in a world where we can escape the cold weather sometimes and get out there and have some fun and play with our kids, right? Get back into that playful inner child energy. All right, let's see what we can get here from Spirit. All right, Holy Angels, Spirits, and Guides, please tell us about this relationship between Gemini and Gemini's person. What's going on in this relationship with Gemini and Gemini's person? Please give us further clarity. Help us see the deeper truth of what's going on with this twin flame journey or this karmic partner journey. Give us clarity about what's going on. Is there anything else we need to see about this relationship? Can you tell us about Gemini's person? What do we need to know about Gemini's person? Okay, let's take a look here, Gemini. Okay, so again, Spirit is wanting you to know that, again, there has to be some transformation in this relationship, letting go of an old way of doing relationships. You can't keep doing the dirty dance, whatever that dirty dance is. We can pull some emotion cards and figure out what that is, but, you guys have been doing the dirty dance, and that has to be a death to that, and a reinvention of yourself, or of your relationship. That there's been the energy of settling. Someone feels like they've been settling. So that is coming from the place of lack. It may be that you or your person doesn't feel worthy of love, and so they keep pushing love away. Or maybe they're not, you or your person may not be maybe stuck in some sort of a karmic relationship, and they feel like they're settling and that they can't free themselves in order to be in this twin flame journey. We've got the mask showing up. That is someone maybe struggling with understanding their truth and really stuck in, it's all the energy of ego, which is it's all about me, and all they can see about relationship is what they can get out of it. That's, it's a very take survivalistic way of interacting in relationship. When you look at relationship for what can I get out of it, how does this relationship benefit me? It's not about the we or the oneness. So someone has a mask on. The way that they're showing up in relationship is maybe a little bit selfish, because they don't really understand their own truth. Therefore, they're showing up with a mask on. They might be, trying to convince you that they're someone that they're not. They might be these type of people can show up and talk about themselves and try to convince you that they have a lot of money in the bank, or they have a great job, or they have a great career, or that they're important. They talk a lot about themselves, but because they really don't know the truth of who they are, and it's too vulnerable for them. So I don't know if that resonates with you about you or your person, and that also you are in the energy of ascending. So even though you think that love has passed you by and that there's a missed opportunity, that's not the truth, because Spirit's saying you are in the process of ascension. We're living in the last days. The way that the planets are aligning, we can't help but be on these twin flame journeys and do our soul work and do the healing, right? This is showing up. So this showed up on your person's side, saying that your person's going through something, and maybe this is part of the hidden knowledge of what they don't want you to know about them, or what Spirit hasn't revealed. They might, I'm for some reason I'm getting that they might be sick, that after what's gone on with COVID or something like that, and so they're thinking that they need a relationship just to survive all the craziness in the world right now, and they're coming at having relationship from a really manipulative standpoint of what can I get out of it, right? But there's, I think what they don't want you to know is that they're healing. So now they can be healing physically, or they can be healing emotionally, right? And mentally as well. And then also spiritually, when we have, 4 parts of ourselves: heart, mind, body, soul, and we're healing at a level of an energetic level, an emotional level, a mental level, and a physical level. So they're going through something, and it makes sense that, maybe they're going through the process of ascension, their body's changing, and things are changing in their life, things that, in their life that are not based on truth or falling apart. They maybe don't want you to know about that. The action card is showing up. This may mean that, and this is showing up on your person's side, there's a lack of action. Like there needs to be some action that's happening in this relationship in order to create this transformation, in order to, potentially have a reunion, right? Or, if it's not a reunion, maybe you need to take some action about becoming more of the Empress, of embracing, how do I embrace me being the queen of my queendom, How do I realize that I need to be responsible for creating love in my life, that it's up to me to create the lovers, right? The lovers card, and get past this energy of thinking that love is a missed opportunity. And if you're a guy, then this might just simply mean that, you need to take some action if you want to find your divine feminine. Okay, so that's it. You can't just sit and think that your divine feminine is going to show up at the door because you're willing it. The etheric realm doesn't work like that. It actually, your energy is what causes you to move you in a certain way, and maybe embodying the energy of passion would actually help you take some action to manifest that. So part of what can help you create action is by starting to dream. And this is showing up on your person's side, but I'm seeing that your person has been in healing, and what they need to do is to start to dream about what a healthy relationship and an exciting, loving relationship can be like, and to maybe think outside the box from what they've had in the past, and to be in a relationship that's actually healing. Okay, and that will then, when you start to dream, you get excited, and you start to embody that childlike energy of play, and then that makes you, and that actually just, the energy of passion just moves you to start taking action. And of course, this is just showing up saying that there's been a pause in this relationship, divinely guided and on purpose, and that's why the Hanged Man is showing up. So, obviously I think that things have been on pause because your person needs to heal. Your person's not ready for you. Your person's not ready for this divine union. Your person needs to start dreaming again and believing again, okay, before they're going to be able to take action. And, maybe they're struggling to have the confidence or belief in themselves. I don't know. Let's see if we can pull some messages and see if we can get some further clarity from what your person would like to say to you, Gemini. What would your person like to say to Gemini? Okay, we've got, I can't ignore the signs I'm receiving any longer. I still love you, Gemini. Your person still loves you. So you can't get any better than that, Gemini. What this tells me is this missed opportunity, this journey of love that you think you've missed out on, your person loves you. Now, whether this is a person that you're looking to have a reunion with, the person that you're either in a relationship with and you need to transform the relationship, or whether it's a new person that you're trying to attract and bring into your life, you know, someone is out there and getting some signs about, you know, they're saying, I can't ignore the signs. So to me, this seems like it's more of an existing relationship from your past, someone that you already know, someone that you've either had a relationship with that you're going to reconcile with. I'm not sure that this really applies to, you know, a new relationship. The more I pull the cards, the more I'm not seeing that. I think this is an existing relationship. Let's see if there's any more messages. Is there any more messages from Gemini's person? Anything else Gemini's person would like to say? Ooh. I'm more affected than you know. I'm reminded of you constantly. I should have been more honest with you about how I was feeling at the time. I know I screwed things up, and honestly I have no idea how to fix it. Okay, so Gemini, what I see that's happening to you is do not give up, Gemini. Do not give up on love. You are the Empress. You have the power to create love in your life. Your person loves you. They're going through a hard time. They don't want you to know that they're going through a hard time. They don't want you to know that they're healing. They don't want you to know that they're going through a process of ascension. They don't know how to get out of this manipulative energy of thinking about relationships all about them, and they know they screwed up. And what you can do, Gemini, is realize that, you know, what they need is, or maybe you, is to start dreaming again and get into that energy of passion, and so that you can take some action. Let's just pull a couple more cards. What is the negative energy blockages of this relationship that's keeping Gemini and their twin flame or karmic partner or soulmate apart? Distrust. Distrust is in the way. So maybe that's you. I don't know, Gemini. Is that you, or is that your partner? Who's not trusting? Somebody's angry, Gemini. Anger blocks the flow of love. Love cannot flow. We cannot stay open when we're distrusting or when we're angry. You can't feel anger and love at the same time. Anger is like a big block when the love tries to come in. It gets, you know, when blessings are coming in from heaven. If we have anger, we just cut it off and we don't allow it to come into our bodies. So is there anything else we need to know about Gemini or Gemini's person or the energy blockages of this relationship? You got to get vulnerable. The only way to get rid of this anger and distrust, Gemini, is you've got to be vulnerable. Okay? Love is vulnerable. This journey that you think you've missed out on is going to require you. Love requires you to accept the cup, to give the cup. Okay? Are you not accepting? Or are you not giving? It requires you to stay open, and that's the divine feminine. And my guys out there that are looking for their divine feminine, make sure you find someone, okay, that is willing to be vulnerable. If you haven't read Brené Brown's book yet about Daring Greatly, she studied vulnerability, so take a look at that. Okay, what do we need to know in order to create union in this relationship? What does Gemini or Gemini's partner need to know? What energies need to happen to create a union in this relationship? Spontaneity, Gemini. If you get an idea, your soul to you, it's time to listen. You had the High Priestess come in reverse. You haven't been listening. When you get ideas of how to fix this relationship, you have not been listening. Spirit wants you to be spontaneous, okay? Act on those, okay? Action. Act on those promptings, Gemini. You have the power to create this union. You have the power. You deserve this twin flame reunion. You deserve this twin flame journey, okay? Be supportive. Understand that your person is going through a hard time. They're healing, okay? They're healing. They're ascending. Maybe one of the ideas of being spontaneous is to be supportive. Let's try to get one more. What else? What other energies will create union in this relationship between Gemini and their person? What other unions, what other energies can create union on this twin flame partnership, or this twin flame or soul contract? Is there anything else that can guide us? Well, that came a lot came out, but let's look at what came out first, Gemini. You've got to trust, okay? This is all about you trusting. You've got to trust yourself. Can you trust you to take care of you? Can you trust yourself to take care of your soul? Can you trust you enough to open and be vulnerable? Okay? Can you start giving to this relationship again? Can you be supportive? Okay? Can you act spontaneously? That's what I'm getting for you, Gemini. All right, Gemini. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. It was my pleasure to be your soulmate and to help you on your soulful journey. If I was able to help you in any way, please take the time to like, share, or subscribe. You know, it just takes a second to hit the thumbs up. It really helps us with this channel. I so appreciate you being on this journey with me, and I'm honored to be one of your soulmates. Hope you enjoy, and I'll see you on the next one.